Closing market comments for Friday, December the 4th. Markets were all lower across the board today, with corn, wheat, and soybeans trading lower. Wheat was the weakest of the grains. Again, good crop conditions in France, rated at 97% good to excellent. That compares to 73% at this time last year. Extremely good yields in Australia are putting pressure on this wheat market overall. Dry weather in the west seems to have subsided some, with some rainfall falling recently and some snowfall for some precipitation in the plains. That also is putting some pressure on the wheat market. Corn followed the wheat lower. Beans struggled today. We did have a little bit of news there about rainfall in Brazil. Over the next 2 weeks, they're expecting some substantial rainfall in the northern and central areas of Brazil. That would include Mato Grosso, which is the biggest producing area, although at this time their crops are in very poor condition. Argentina has been receiving some rain. It is looking dry there over the next couple weeks. Bagy, the Brazilian grain exchange, came out today with soybean planting at 48%, up 9% for the week, and corn planting at 35%, up 3%. They have the soybean crop at 47 million metric tons compared to the USDA at 50. In some other news on the crop, we did hear numbers come out of Solares. They lowered the soybean crop in Brazil from 4.5 million metric tons to 129.5. IHS Informa came out at 132.5, down 1 million metric tons. And the USDA is at 133. That will be updated on next Thursday's report on the 10th. Soybean oil was strong today, led by the Malaysian palm oil market being extremely strong. Soybean oil closed up 51 cents for the day, so a strong day for soybean oil. Pfizer announced that they would only have 50 million doses of their vaccine by the end of the year instead of the 100 million they had talked about earlier. But that didn't seem to put much pressure on the market. Overall, the grain market, or the commodity, the stock exchanges were very strong today, with new highs being set in both the Dow and the Nasdaq. OPEC did announce that they were going to increase production by 500,000 barrels per day. That was less than expected and friendly to the oil market. Crude oil closed up 40 cents at 46.04. The jobs report was at 245,000 new jobs, with the trade expecting 440, but unemployment went down 0.2% at 6.7, which that lended support to the market, along with the COVID vaccines coming to the market. So good strength in there, with, as I said, both Dow and Nasdaq setting new record highs. That's it. Weather markets will be the driver on Sunday night. Watch and see what the call is for weather as far as rainfall in Brazil, and that'll be the driver. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.